live on YouTube, I think.
Oh, that's a good point. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Planime podcast.
Yes, hello, welcome.
I'm here with Lorenzo, and this is totally a Friday, and we're totally not late.
Yes, we totally didn't have this planned last Friday, but got busy in air quotes.
What happened last Friday again?
We were playing the new
Oh, yeah!
but we were gonna do it at 12, but
SF decided to start a server at 12.
no, but he fucked up the server at 12, so we had to help him fix it, and then we ended up playing it, so we're like, okay, we'll do it at 2. And then at 2, we were, like stuck in there. So anyway, Nico, this is your week. What did we watch?
We watched only the first season, correct?
Yes, only
the first season of Code Geass.
Even though I probably could have finished the second season over the weekend.
You're telling me that you didn't watch the second season after how the first one ended?
No.
Oh,
No,
you'll
I
be.
didn't.
I was so pissed off after that first episode of that second season. Because it answers none of my questions, it just presents more. It easily could have been our episode 26 of season 1.
I'm probably not gonna watch the second season.
I hate you so much. I don't even understand how you manage this.
Okay.
You liked Attack on Titan! Come on, man! You can't like the classics?
Okay. Let's start off with the title of the podcast.
Yeah, I had to ask you about the Mecha Death Note.
Okay. So how I would describe this anime is Mecha Death Note with nudity.
Yeah, and I don't remember any nudity.
So, nudity. There was Colin in the shower. There was what's her face? The gray hair girl.
Okay.
In the bed.
Okay.
And then I can't remember any more, but I know there was.
Okay. You have a problem with that. But then I'd like to just point you towards some of the other things we've watched.
No, but I have a problem that there's no warning.
I'd like to point you towards Narco-san.
This showed full-on nipple.
I feel like you obviously did not watch the censored version.
I just watched whatever was on Netflix.
My Netflix was censored.
Mine wasn't, apparently.
I'm sitting here so confused. I was like, I don't remember any of this nudity he's talking about because mine was censored.
There was no censored or uncensored version there. It was just Code Geass.
I swear mine was censored. And the fact that yours wasn't censored means that you obviously... You want to know why?
Why?
I didn't watch it on Netflix.
Oh.
I watched it on Hulu, I'm pretty sure.
Hulu should be even worse. Or Hulu might actually have the different version.
No, it doesn't. That's why I'm so confused, because no, there wasn't. Yes, it is on Hulu. I watched Code Geass on Hulu, and there is no nudity on that one.
There was nudity on Netflix.
There wasn't on Hulu! Man, it's almost like watching it on 2 different streaming services has given us 2 different opinions on things that happened because one of them actually goddamn censored it.
Yeah. I also don't remember what happened in half the anime. I'd watch an episode, like a couple episodes, the next day start watching again, and completely forget that certain things had happened.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
The story's easy to track.
Yeah, this kind of...
I know that the first season has a very clear ending point, so unlike every other one where it's like, did this happen in season 1 or season 2? I know exactly where season 1 ends. And they are the 2 seasons are 2 separate things in my mind.
I see.
So I'm sitting here like, yes, I know this happened because this was before the whole scene on the island where he was revealed as Zero.
Yeah.
Because that was a thing.
He made a lot of questionable decisions.
Yes, he does. He constantly makes questionable decisions.
Just because it's fresh in my mind and I'm very angry.
Yes.
Okay, him just being, oh, I could just say,
Yeah,
fucking,
I
look her in the eye.
know. I know, right? I was sitting there like, oh man, they're setting up that he's losing control of this Geass.
Uh huh.
I wonder how this is about to happen. And then he's looking her in the eye, and I'm like, you were just asking for that thing to activate.
He is a smart man. He just had a pain in his eye. Okay,
Mm.
I would be careful if I had this magic power in my eye and it just hurt a lot, and you just saw this one guy who lost control.
I mean, slight spoiler for season 2. Um, it can be blocked by a contact lens.
Oh my god.
Like, it going out of control isn't very powerful. Like, you don't need much to actually block line of sight. Like, he probably thought the fact that it wasn't constantly activating was probably enough to keep it from doing that.
I hate him. I hate Lelouch.
It's
So stupid.
He is indeed stupid a lot of times.
He's so dumb.
But then again, most of his stupid ideas come
Work
when he's
out.
trying to protect someone.
Mm.
Like the whole live command.
Oh my god. Well, that could be interpreted in so many ways.
And it does.
Live. Okay, I stab you. That means I live.
You would be surprised.
What do you mean?
Season 2, you would be surprised how that live is interpreted.
God.
Okay, so as I know that you're very bad at this, and I'm going to very briefly say random things from season 2,
Mhm.
it basically makes him so, like, say someone tries to hit him,
Mhm.
it'll activate to protect him.
That is so stupid.
So the live command just keeps activating. So whenever someone tries to cause him injury, he gets increased physical abilities to prevent himself from getting killed.
But like, it's never shown that it has to carry out that command and will give the person superhuman abilities.
It
to
doesn't give
carry
him
out that
superhuman
command.
abilities. It just gets rid of every other thought in his mind, so it's like Ultra Instinct.
So superhuman ability.
No! It's like Ultra Instinct. That's what the command is. I command you to have Ultra Instinct.
I can. So say you were to command someone to pick up something inhumanly possible, like a car. Okay,
They couldn't.
they couldn't do it.
I
What
feel
would
like it
happen?
would. I feel like it would act like the Death Note,
Where it just wouldn't work.
where it just wouldn't work.
Then could you use it again on that person, or are they immune?
I feel like he tried that though. He asked people to do something that weren't possible in season 1 when he was testing out his powers.
Yeah, I can't remember him testing.
I remember him testing it.
I remember him telling the girl to go mark the wall every day or something.
Yeah, to see how long it works.
Yeah.
And earlier in that same episode, he asked the professor for the test answers, got them, then asked him again, and realized, okay, it doesn't work twice, even if I asked for the same thing.
Mhm.
And then I swear one of his other things that he tried in that episode was try to do this thing that's not possible, and it just didn't work.
Mm.
It's like the Death Note, but the Death Note had written out rules, so he didn't have to test,
Yeah.
like,
And then
limitations.
the Geass can just, manifest in different ways.
Yes.
That's yeah.
No, it explained why it can manifest in different ways.
Why?
Because it's a representation of the person's, like, what they
Oh,
want most.
It's like their wish.
Yeah.
I
So,
remember.
Yeah. Like, whatchamacallit? The King's is the ability to rewrite memories.
Mm.
I think you could see where that's going.
Yeah.
That's shown off in episode 2 of the second season. I know that for a fact. I'm trying to think of any other examples.
Also, okay, another stupid thing I just remembered. fucking him erasing himself from Shirley's mind completely.
Yeah,
How was that not gonna backfire?
you'd be surprised.
Really?
You'd be surprised.
It's destined to backfire.
It is indeed destined to backfire because this is an anime. And
But that is the stupidest command. What he could have done is forget I'm Zero.
yeah, but that
Not
wouldn't have
forget
worked.
me. Why would that not have worked?
Because it's she regained her memory, correct, in season 1?
She found the note. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why she couldn't just do the whole forget I'm Zero thing. Because if he left that as a loose end, it would be something like, well, why do I remember trying to meet him that day and then not remember anything that happened in this conversation? Like, and then she'd have gone looking earlier.
Yeah.
Like, completely forgetting him, it works to prevent the problem
And then
in the
fucking
immediate
people
future.
just believing, right? All his friends, oh, we got in an argument, so she's pretending she doesn't know me. That is the stupidest excuse I have
I
ever
don't
heard.
know, man. Have you ever had someone that angry at you?
Yes.
And they will act like you don't exist.
And yeah, but not for fucking ever.
And it didn't last forever.
Yeah, but if any one of those people were to ask her something about her and Lelouch in the past, and she just doesn't remember,
And she
like,
didn't.
yeah, that's stupid. Then won't you start questioning things?
Okay. But, okay. It is shown in season 2 that there is a way to break through anyone's Geass through sheer force of will.
Okay.
Sheer force of will isn't going to go very far from her. She's not breaking through that. How did she break through it in season 1 again? Oh, all of the memories came flooding back after she actually had a trigger to it. If he would have gotten rid of a trigger, there's no way that would have come back to her. Hello?
Hello? Yeah, sorry, I spaced out.
No trigger, she wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
With trigger, she would have. And I would think that, making it seem like an argument is easier to keep her away from finding out the truth for longer until he can figure out how to, avoid the problem entirely.
Let's see, what else do I have to yell about this? Okay. I've done a bit of yelling. What have you got to say?
Nah, I've been explaining things this entire time, man.
Yeah.
I've been saying why your argument is off. Okay. The problem I do have with season 1.
Okay.
I think you have the same problem.
I have.
Do you remember the cat
Yes, I remember.
stealing his helmet
Yes.
and running around through the school?
Yes.
How did no one see it?
I don't know. I really don't know.
How was there no security camera footage? Where they kind of just zoomed in and they're like,
I mean, yeah, they have this straight up top of the line elevator to the sewers that can only be accessed with ID cards and codes and stuff. But they don't have a security camera to see the fucking cat carrying Zero's helmet while Lelouch chases after it saying, "Give me back my helmet."
yeah, but it's kind of like in Death Note. Like, man, on that first day, if they would have just checked the security camera footage, they would have seen him pick up a suspicious notebook.
That too.
Like,
right, but no one would have known a notebook was.
I mean, but after they did know it was a notebook,
yeah,
like they could have been like, oh, that random video where we happened to see him pick up a notebook, maybe that was the Death Note this entire time.
School kids have notebooks. They drop them, pick them up. Could have been someone else's notebook he picked up and was bringing back to him, or
Yeah, I know, but it's just really suspicious because then doesn't he like freak out or something when he sees Ryuk? Like they'd have that on
Not
video.
not until he got home. He didn't see Ryuk until he
Oh
got home.
yeah. It's been a while for Death Note.
You're thinking about the movie where he saw Ryuk at school.
No. I don't think he
Yeah.
sees him immediately in the movie, does he?
Yeah, he does at school. He does. Or in detention. Anyway, away from Death Note.
Away from Death.
Back
Well,
to Mecha
I
Death
don't
Note.
know, man. You literally had me call this episode Mecha Death Note.
I know, that's why I said back to Mecha Death Note.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't go off of Death Note. If you're gonna compare this to Death Note, we gotta have to talk about Death Note.
Well, Death Note is a good anime.
I don't see why you have so much problems with this.
I have a lot of problems with this.
And you're not saying any of them.
I can't remember anything. It's one of those animes I sat through, really.
Okay, but tell me how much you actually remember about Death Note.
I remember most of Death Note.
Okay.
Like the first 24 episodes I pretty much remember. It's after that things get a little spotty.
So what is that first 24? So by time L dies?
L dies and
Yeah, everything past L's death is kind of meh.
yeah.
That is 100% a true fact. God, but you gotta at least finish season 2 of Code Geass, man,
No,
because that ending is worth it.
I don't know. I don't know if I get to sit through another 24 episodes.
I don't know why you couldn't sit through the first 24. This seems right up your alley in terms of something you'd watch.
I know, and that's the problem with it. Is it does seem right up my alley. It's kind of like
How you thought you'd hate Nyarko-san?
yeah, that too. But also it's kind of like Madoka, where there's a bunch of reasons I should like it and I just don't.
God damn it. I knew we'd have to go back to that eventually.
Eventually.
That is just going to be the most referenced anime. Is just every time that you hate something, I'm like, cannot turn into another Madoka situation.
No, this is not a Madoka situation. I didn't give this a 3. What did I give Madoka?
You gave Madoka, I think it's down to a 2.
Is it down to a 2?
Because every time I said something and tried to be like, well, this is why this happens, you were like, well, then I'm putting it down another 1.
It is down to a 2.
God damn it. What other problems did you have with this?
I don't think I like mechas.
So Evangelion's out?
Pretty much.
How long is Evangelion?
I've had literally no like inclination or like want to watch Evangelion.
I mean, you sat through Darling in the Franxx.
I did. And I think this got the same score as Darling in the Franxx.
I don't know. It might have.
I think it did.
I think it might have.
Yep, it sure
did.
did the same score.
I feel like you've had bad experiences with mechas because you have what is it? Both of the bad ones.
Ludwig's still streaming. Yeah.
You had both of the bad ones, then you had Darling in the Franxx as your hero mechas. But Code Geass, man, it's the chess anime.
No, I'd say No Game No Life is more chess anime than this.
I know, honestly. Damn it.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Why? You're not explaining anything. This is the
I've
problem with
explained
the.
a
This is
lot
the
of
problems with my weeks, Lorenzo. Is you never have anything to say, and I don't want to say anything because I picked it knowing full well that I wouldn't have very many problems with it.
I've been explaining my problems,
Okay.
and it's mostly that I can't remember a lot of. Don't know why. Literally, watching episodes later, I'll forget Like, I don't remember the first episode.
The first
I don't.
episode was the whole he was oh god.
I remember him.
He got knocked off the road by the huge thing that was carrying Cece,
Mm,
and then he went and released Cece and got his Geass, and then he learned basically how to use it. And then at the end of the episode, he took the nightmare from the one girl
mm,
who knew exactly who he was.
yeah.
Who also
And
she eventually broke through the Geass out of force of will.
yeah.
Because she remembered who he was.
Did she?
Yeah, by the end of it, she did. By the time she flipped sides, she had the memory back of who he was.
She flipped sides.
Yeah, because when she whatchamacallit, when she went unconscious and had to be helped by the one guy, she lost all her memories, and by the time she got her memories back and
Oh,
flipped
that
back,
girl.
yeah, and flipped
That
back.
girl. Remember? Yeah. I thought you were talking about Colin for some reason.
No,
But she didn't get Geass, did she?
she did. Very first episode.
Oh yeah, yeah,
She was the
yeah.
first person that wasn't killed through the power of the Geass.
Well, she was shot.
No,
Yeah.
was she?
Shirley shot her.
Okay, in later,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
but the first time she was on screen, she just kind of had to get out of the nightmare frame.
Mhm.
Oh god, that was the first episode. It's been a while. I have
Yeah.
it's Yeah, but see there's a difference. Is I watched this months and months ago and I still remember all of it.
I watched the first the first 10 episodes months ago. And then I just watched all the next ones, but I still don't remember stuff.
God damn it. What else is there? Okay. You've got any problems with him trying to care for his sister and doing it just the complete wrong way?
Yes. I also have the problem where didn't he know that fucking Suzuku was a knight? Karugi was the white helmet they called him.
No, he didn't.
But didn't he know it when he's like, "Oh yeah, um I'm gonna make him what's Ninali's knight." And then that same episode he went and became the princess's knight, Euphemia.
Yeah. Okay, that was later. In the first, there was that whole first section where he didn't know it was him.
Yeah, I remember that part.
And
Where he
then
didn't
at some point he figured it out, but didn't tell anyone.
know. Mhm.
So for the majority of the first season until the very end of it, Callan didn't know that was him in there. And was just kind of fighting him. They didn't know who each other were, even though they were going to school. And then they figured out who each other were.
And then I also just how all of a sudden basically everyone knew, "Oh yeah, you killed your father." And then he froze up every single time.
Well,
Like,
yeah, if you killed your parent to stop a war that ended up causing the entire country to get taken over by a foreign power, that might bring back some memories.
yeah, but how did people find out?
Because a
Oh,
lot of
because
people knew.
the guy read his mind.
That too.
That's how Lelouch found out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Mind reader guy. He was so overpowered they had to shoot him a few dozen times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, this man is too powerful. Better just take him out of the
He
story.
was powerful and stupid.
Well, no, he was driven insane by the fact that he couldn't stop reading minds.
Yeah. That'd drive me insane too.
It has driven you insane.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Yeah.
What else happened in season 1? Was there any other big things in season 1? Other than the fact that at the end he kind of just abandoned all his comrades? He abandoned all of them. He left them all for
Yeah.
dead.
He left literally all of them.
Man, I think that would kind of get everyone to hate him.
Yeah.
It's
But they're like, oh no, Zero knows what he's doing. He left us if there's something really important.
there was something really important. And it wasn't their lives.
Mm-hmm.
In the first season, no one major died, right? Like, I guess Euphemia died, but
Cornelia, is
isn't
she
dead.
dead?
No, she's not dead.
She was really injured.
She's
Okay.
still very much alive in the second season.
Who was the guy who became cyborg guy?
Oh, Orange. That guy.
Orange. Yeah, I couldn't remember him.
He's fun.
Is he?
He's still not dead.
God damn it.
He's one of those. Oh man, he's coming back from way too much. Like, oh man, he's one of those like unkillable characters. He's stronger than the main character.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with him. I'm going to show my eye to the crowd to make you believe in this whole orange conspiracy thingy. I forgot that happened. Oh, I just remembered that whole scene now.
What?
I just remembered the whole orange thing.
I don't at all.
It was they had captured. Oh, who did they capture?
Were they gonna exit? Are you talking about the execution?
They were gonna publicly execute someone.
Of what's his name?
Oh
Berger?
yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. This was after the whole live thing.
This was like beginning.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
That was definitely after the whole live thing.
No, the live thing was right before the island.
No, the whole live thing, and then they went to the island, and then
No,
they
but
each
the-
got picked up by a different side, and then he got tried for protecting Zero. Yeah, no, I'm right.
No, the public execution of him was really early.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Do we have to look this up?
The public execution was. Crap! It was like episode like 5.
No.
It was before he was. Hold on. Dude, because remember there was gonna be the bomb?
What bomb?
The
oh
bomb.
yeah.
And it was CC's containment unit that they just painted.
Yeah?
This was super early.
No.
Yes, it was.
I'm literally looking at the list of episodes.
Okay. I'm telling you this was super early on.
It wasn't. He didn't even become Zero till episode 4, Lorenzo.
Yes, I remember. I'm like being 100% serious. This was really early on.
It wasn't.
Maybe it wasn't 3 or 4, but it was like 5 or 6.
No.
Yes, I'm telling you.
No.
I remember this vividly.
No. Episode 4.
It wasn't.
Oh. Ah. No. Definitely reading what episode 4 is. You're definitely right.
Yes, I told you! You wanted to argue with me. I actually remembered this.
Oh yeah.
Now I
Then what
remember.
happened directly after the whole
The island?
Yeah.
He didn't he give up being her knight or something? Battle at Kyushu was next.
I'm just reading the things now.
Yeah.
No, Joey, you weren't here earlier. I remembered a lot of things earlier.
I was complaining about how I didn't remember.
Yeah, I
But
know.
you couldn't even remember when that happened. And I did, which is very strange.
See, Joey, you weren't here this entire earlier time where I had to explain to Lorenzo things that happened because he couldn't remember any of them.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like this anime.
Well, you're forgetting important things!
Yeah, I know. And it obviously wasn't good enough to stay in my head.
But you're remembering them once we bring it up now.
Kind of.
I'm forgetting just how little happened in this first season.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Then watch season 2, man.
I'm not gonna watch season 2.
Season 2 is a whole, like, point higher on Mal.
Is it?
I think it's like a whole point
Is it gonna
higher.
be like how fucking I'm still angry about this, by the way. How the final season of
Oh no, it's not.
of Attack on Titan is at a 9.15?
Yeah, it's about to overtake. It's about to overtake Brotherhood.
It's not good. And I will continue to say this.
I don't know,
It is
Lorenzo.
not
I
better
think
than
you
season
just have
3.
trash opinions.
I think you have. I think season 3 was way better than the final season.
I think you just have trash opinions.
Well, you don't even know because you haven't even watched it.
You know what? That is 100% true. But if you would look at the list, directly below it is season 3 part 2.
Yes, I know. And season 3 part 2 was better.
Obviously not to the majority of people.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a 9 to boost it. I had it.
That
at an
won't
8,
boost
so
it. That'll bring it down.
Giving season 3 a 9.
Yes, because it's at a 9.1, so you're bringing the average down.
Well, I gave it an 8.
Oh.
Last time.
Am I allowed to say that 1 and 2 of JoJo just weren't as good as the rest of them?
Yeah, but 1 and 2 had a completely separate concept.
Okay, but so does 7, and 7 is amazing.
Yeah. But it's not the same way that this is.
No, because Joey brought up, wasn't season 1 of JoJo kind of weak
Yeah,
compared
no,
to 2 on?
I can see that. I don't know why he said 2 on.
It's
Season
1 and
one
2 are kind of weak.
Yes.
And then it's 3 on. It's not impossible. What's not impossible?
Yeah, no, I don't know what Joey's talking about.
You can't just put that when we're talking about multiple different things.
And then Joey hasn't even watched fucking
JoJo.
JoJo, so he's not allowed to talk.
When we talk about Rohan next week, totally not a spoiler for what next week is. I mean Friday.
You say next week, Friday.
In theory.
The
When we talk
short
about that,
episode.
we're gonna have to talk about. They weren't.
They were not one season.
They were.
Were they? Hold on.
They are considered one season, yes.
And no one refers to JoJo in seasons. First of all,
They're referred to in parts. I would also just like to say that there are 3 parts or 3 volumes to part 1 and 4 to part 2.
Oh hey, yeah, they are.
It is one
considered
season, yes.
season. Yeah.
I don't
Wait,
understand how
there are
it's
2 seasons on Netflix.
weird. Part 1 of JoJo is 3 manga volumes. Part 2 is 4.
Okay.
But one got 9 episodes and one got like 14 or something.
Mhm.
Like there's not that much difference in content between the two.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be that many more episodes out of it.
Actually, so the first got
Unless I'm completely
10
forgetting a volume.
episodes.
Was it 10? I thought it was 9.
It's 10.
Then the next one get 14?
16.
16. Yeah, you don't get 6 episodes out of one volume.
No, not at all.
Not if you're going off that normal math of 10 made 3 and 4 made 16. Oh, yeah, okay. No, that's... Why does that math not track, but at the same time totally track?
I don't know.
One did just over 3 per volume, one did just over... or exactly 4. That logic shouldn't track.
No.
Code Geass needs a manga.
Code Geass is not a manga?
It's not. It's 100% original.
Whoa, wait. Really?
Yes.
No, adaptation.
No, it's not.
Adaptation. Yeah.
I'm almost certain it's not.
This is a manga.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I could not find the manga anywhere.
Came out August 24th, 2006. It came out right before the anime. According to Mal.
Code Geass Solution of the Rebellion is a manga adaptation of the television series.
Then why did it come out before the TV series?
When did the TV series come out, Lorenzo?
August 24th.
Of?
No, sorry, October 24th, 2006.
Okay, the volume's released in December of 2006.
It says they were published in August 24th, 2006.
Well, see, I'm looking at the official thing, you're looking at Mal, and we all know Mal lies.
Mal does lie. But yes, there is a manga.
There is a manga based off the anime. It's not based off a manga. It's the manga's based off an anime.
I don't believe you.
I don't know why you don't.
I don't believe you. The manga.
I can't believe you don't believe it.
Okay, so the fandom says that.
And so does whatchamacallit.
Really?
So does the Wikipedia article.
I don't like this. Don't like how much Mal is lying to me. It lied to me. I think in this episode we have talked more about other
anime.
anime
Yeah, because you have a
this one.
problem with this one and you don't explain why.
I have lots of problems and I have explained them.
Lorenzo, you took 10 minutes explaining your problems and then we've spent the last almost half hour talking about other anime.
Yeah, but it's not all my fault.
It is definitely all your fault.
You haven't brought up anything you like that I can
I
say.
did bring up things.
Like what?
I brought up problems.
Yeah, but bring up why do you like this anime?
Because it's good.
It's not that good.
It's like Death Note but Mecha.
No, it's really it has the same elements of Death Note, but it's just not as good.
Okay, when did Death Note come out?
Death Note came out.
I know it came out first, but when did
Yeah.
Death Note come out?
October 2006
Wait a
is
second.
what Mal says.
Okay. That better be a goddamn lie because I really hope that these two didn't air. Okay. Yeah. Of the 2003 manga series. Okay.
Oh, okay. I wasn't reading the manga. I was just reading anime. The
Yes,
anime came out at the same time.
At the exact same time. That is hilarious. They're
That's
both
funny.
2006. That is amazing.
Yeah, they're both October 2006.
No, one is August.
Yes.
Did
No,
you?
hold on.
Did you?
Let me think.
Lorenzo, does you dare refer to the Mal page anymore?
I need to stop referring to the Bell page.
If we've learned anything from this episode, we can no longer refer to the Mal page. Because what is it? It is a goddamn liar.
Alright, should we give scores?
Well, my score was a...
Hello?
8.
Oh,
I had to
it does
go look
not,
for it.
It does not deserve an 8.
It...
A 7 would be acceptable, but not an 8.
Yeah, I think I originally did give it a 7, and then after the second season and stuff was explained, I went back and gave it a higher score.
But that's... Mal means bad in Spanish too.
It's one
Not...
of those things where it's... You very much can't rate this based off of
No,
one
you
season. You have to
can.
rate it all by itself.
But I'm rating the season, not the entire anime.
And I'm not rating... The entire anime is an 8 overall.
This
Maybe
season,
maybe a high 8.
you're making me want to go lower. Right now, this season is a 6. I think it's fine.
The second season is
I didn't-
amazing. The second
didn't
season really makes a lot of the
specifically like
things in the next season better.
I didn't specifically like it, but I didn't think it was god awful.
No, why didn't you give it a 7, huh?
Because I think it's fine. I don't think it's good. I think it's fine.
God, for those damn Mal things. You're giving it a failing grade, Lorenzo, instead of a passing
I
one.
am. Yeah, I'm giving it a D.
God damn it.
Yeah, no, I thought it was fine. I didn't like it per se, but I didn't think it was offensive or bad.
See, I would say that I'd eventually make you watch the other one, but we all know we're never getting to a season 2 of anything we've ever watched. We're never
No.
getting an episode on a season 2 because
No.
now it's become a. But I don't want to be the first one to do it because
Yeah.
then you'll do it.
Yeah, and I don't want to do it because then you'll do it.
Yeah. So both of us just have to. Ow.
Oh, don't worry, Joe. We already talked about Madoka early in this episode.
This
and how I
episode has been
compared it.
all over the place yelling at
I already
past
compared
things.
it to Madoka, where it has everything I should like, but I just don't.
Which is funny.
I just don't. Anyway, I mean, you guys already know next week.
No.
Yeah, you said it earlier this episode.
I said something about JoJo, but I never said what it was called.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said Rohan Kishibe.
I said Rohan OVA, first off. And that's not
Well-
even its title.
Yeah, anyway, that's what we're watching next week.
Lorenzo, you gotta give its title.
Thus spoke Rohan Kishibe.
Yes.
Yes,
That's what it
we're
is called.
watching. And I keep saying next week. I mean Friday. It's gonna be Friday.
So Monday, got it.
And you better choose your next week by Friday.
I already did choose it, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, but you said you weren't sure if you were gonna change it. Cause I already know my next week.
You say. I feel like
do
you've
know
already
my
told
next
me.
week.
So, Lorenzo, any final thoughts?
This wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
And I would have to say that Lorenzo's opinions are trash, and he is not allowed to inform the people of his opinions anymore
I am a
because
perfect
most of them
kid.
are wrong.
No, all your opinions are wrong.
All of your opinions are wrong.
All of your opinions are wrong.
Okay, bye, stream.
Bye, stream.